Hi students. So today we are going to discuss the topic on chain surveying. So this subject is basic surveying. So the subtopic is equipment used in chain surveying and tapes. Objective: on completion of this period you will be able to know the different types of tapes used in chain surveying. So you will be going to learn the different types of tapes. So we are using the so many types of tapes in the our surveying. So once we recap that in the last period you have learned that what is chain surveying and principle of chain surveying also we have seen. So now let us see equipments used in chain survey. First one is chain, tapes, arrows, ranging rods, offset rods, pegs, plumb bob. So these are the general equipments we are using in the chain survey. You remember these are all are very important when you are going to do the chain survey. First one is to measure the length, the chain is required. And the next, to take the measurement, the tapes are also required. And to keep the points on the ground level, the arrows are required. And to sight the object, the ranging rods are required. And offset rods are used for the setting the right angles, triangles, it is required. And pegs are used for the center point fixing. And the plumb bob is also used for the center point taking and marking the approximate of the center of the point. So these are the equipments we are taking in the chain survey. And next is tapes. So what are the tapes we are using? So there are tapes are used for measurement of length. So we have seen that so many different types of tapes. Coming to the steel tapes and cloth tapes and linen tape we will be using. But in the constructions, while in the chain surveying we will use the steel tape and cloth tape only. So commonly used tapes are metallic tape, so it is of just like metallic type, and steel tape. So this metallic tape it is also a cloth tape reinforced with brass, copper or bronze wires. So it is available in lengths of 10, 15, 20, 30 meters. So this metallic tape is also called a cloth tape because the outer side of the portion will be with brass, edge of the portion which is nothing but brass type will be there, and copper or bronze wires also will be there. So it is available in the length of 10, 15, 20 and 30 meters. The markings on the tape are decimeters and meter. So on the tape it will be written as 0, 1, 2, 3 just like the decimeters and meters. And the tape is provided in leather case fitted with winding device. So the tape will be, it is manufactured from the company itself in the leather case. Okay, so it is fitted with the winding device. The winding device means rotating device. So this is our metallic tape diagram. Here you can see this is a metal strip. You can see this portion is called metal strip, and this is the hard drawn brass. This one is called a brass material, which is the handle type. It will be there, edge of the point to catching here, and this is a leather type cloth will be there up to here. So in order to give the protection for the tape, this is the leather strengthening pieces to be securely stitched and this is the stitching lines. These are the stitching lines which are there on the tape also. So these are in the decimeters and meters. Next one is steel tape. So steel tape, it is made up of steel or stainless steel of width 6 to 10 mm. So this steel tape will be, it is made up of steel or stainless steel of width 6 to 10 mm. The tape is available in 10, 20 and 30 meters length. So this tape will be available in the 10, 20 and 30 meters length. So this is provided in a leather case or rust proof metal case. So this tape is also provided in the leather case or rust proof metal case. The steel tapes are light and delicate. So here these steel tapes will be not more weight, so we can carry in the hand itself and we can take the measurements very easily. So that's why these steel tapes are very light and delicate. Delicate means if the steel tape falls down, it will be damaged or it will be broken. Okay, so that's why we have to handle the steel tapes very carefully at the time of chaining. And these tapes are also, they are made up of material steel. So steel material or stainless steel they will be using on. So generally for the width is only 6 to 10 mm width will be there. So very sharp edges will be there at the sides, and the tape is available in the 10, 20 and 30 meter length. So we can see 5 meter tapes are also will be available. So it is used for measurement with high degree accuracy. So generally in the chain surveying we will use the steel tapes, but we will use for the higher degree accuracy measurements. Then the next is steel tape. So this is the steel tape you can see. So this is a brass to catch the handle. Here you can see decimeters and meters it will be written. And next, other types of tapes. One is Lenin tape, Invar tape, Fiberglass tape, digital memory tape. So these are the tapes we are using in the chain surveying. So in the Lenin tape is also it is a cloth type, and Invar tape is also a cloth type. So fiberglass tape and digital memory types are different. So let us see now one by one. Lenin or cloth tape. So it is made up of cloth 12 to 15 mm width and vary in length 10 to 30 meters. So this Lenin or cloth tape will be the 12 to 15 mm width and varies in length 10 to 30 meters. So 30 to 30 meters length it will be there. And it is affected by moisture and strings. So if you keep the tape at outside, it will be affected by the moisture and any water problems will be affected. So strings also will be proper occur. It is not used for accurate measurement of distance. So in some cases, this linear or cloth tape we will not use for the accurate measurement of distance. The next is Invar tape. And the next is Invar tape. So it is used for highest degree of precision measurements of baseline in geodetic survey, and it is an alloy of steel and nickel. So the material of Invar tape is a alloy of steel and nickel. So it is used for the highest degree of precision. That means for longest distance measurements, this Invar tape will be used. And the tape is 6 mm width and available in 20 30 and 15 meter lengths. So generally this Invar Tape will be in the 6 mm width only, and they are available in 20, 30 and 15 meters length. The tape is delicate and costly and is to be handled with proper care. So when you take that Invar Tape, by doing the chain survey, it should be fallen down or anything happen, damage. So we have to pay the money. So that's why when you are hiring the equipment or any tape, you should catch in the hands properly. Next one is fiberglass tape. So fiberglass tape, these are manufactured with fiberglass with a PVC coating, and its length is practically unaltered. So the fiberglass length is practically unaltered. It is suitable for locating interior details at short distances. So that means in the interior housing or any interior details of a building, we can use the local interior materials at the construction. Next one is digital memory tape. So it is revolutionary new digital and portable computerized tape with multifunction arrangements. So digital memory tape is the revolutionary new digital and portable computerized tape with multifunctional arrangements, and it measures, memorizes and calculates the measurements, and it displays the results in the digital form. So that is the digital memory type, and it is very easy to operate. So these are the different types of tapes. So let us see now. Up to now we have seen the equipments used in chain surveying, that is chains and tapes we have seen. Chain was completed, tapes completed. Now let us see the arrows ranging rods. So ranging rods. What is ranging rod? These are available in 2 meters or 3 meters length and about 2.5 centimeters diameter. So they will be in the round position. So these ranging rods are used for the marking position on the ground levels and for the checking the whether they are in the straight line or using these ranging rods for the sighting the object. Okay, so these ranging rods are very important in the chain survey, and they are made up of good seasoned timber or hollow pipes. So round the pipe, in middle of the pipe there will be a gap, so that is made up of good seasoned timber or hollow pipes. So they are painted alternately black and red or white and red. So this will be the ranging rod. Because why black and red or white and red are painting means the object which is very far we can see clearly with these colors. So that's why the ranging rod is painted with black and red or white. A colored flag is provided at top to see a long distance. So we can see a flag which will be kept on the top of the ranging rod, so that we can identify where the ranging rod is in the far distance also. And a bottom iron shoe is provided to insert into the ground. So bottom portion will be like this. So it will be just like arrow type portion. So the totally it will be in this condition. On top here a flag type will be there. This is a flag. Okay, this is the ranging rod we are using in the chain survey. So what are the uses of ranging rod? why this ranging rod is important. So these are used for ranging intermediate points along a given survey line. So for example, what are the intermediate points? So see a flat surface, ground surface. Okay. So if you are keeping a one point here, that is ranging rod, and another ranging rod here, another ranging rod here, another ranging rod here. So we have to sight the object with the eye also. So that is we are having the ranging and indirect ranging. So ranging, in the ranging we will use these ranging rods with our naked eye. So one ranging rod will be kept in the straight with the help of one ranging with the eye. So the person will be standing here with the help of eye object, they will be sighting the object. So these ranging rods are kept in between intermediate points. This is A, B, C and D. So to keep these points fixed for up to the completion of surveying, we will use these ranging rods. And they are used to mark the position of survey station clearly. So that is that they will be fixed here up to the completion of surveying. Those are called mark position of the ranging rod. So this is our ranging rod. So it is 2 to 3 meters height, it will be there. So a black color painting is done, that is up to the 200 mm. White color paint also will be the 200. This is the bottom of the shoe, that is where it will be insert into the soil. And the next is arrows. Arrows also called as marking or chaining pins. So for this also name it is there. These are called marking or chaining pins. So they are used to mark the end of chain length. So these arrows are used to mark at the end of the chain length. So that's why arrows are preferably used in the markings. The arrows are made up of 400 mm in length, pointed at one end for inserting into the ground. So these arrows are generally 400 mm in length, it will be there. So they will be pointed at the end, same like ranging rod, it will be there. The point will be the very sharp. We will be inserting into the ground with the hand. The top is bent into a ring for facility to carry. So it is to carry, the bending portion will be there. The top should have a piece of red or white tape tied for easy visibility. So if you are doing the survey, in the chain survey, if you can want to clearly identify, we can tie a cloth or a piece of paper which is colored in the red or white to see whether it is marked on the ground from far distance also. So that is the purpose of arrows. So this is the arrow. Here we can see with sharp edge it is there. This is a 15 mm thickness will be there, and this is the 4 mm thickness will be there. So, and this is a bending portion we can see. So when this bending portion here 4 mm thickness is there, and this is a 50 mm diameter. And next one is pegs. So these pegs are used to mark the positions of stations. So what they will do, we will be keeping with these iron pegs for the temporary marks. So by these pegs we can keep to the station points. So there are two types. One is wooden pegs and the second one is iron pegs. So these two pegs are used in the chain surveying. So wooden pegs, how it will be there? So they are made of seasoned timber of 15 centimeters long. They will be available in the pieces 25 to 30 mm square cross section. 25 to 30 mm square cross section will be the wooden pegs, and they are firmly driven into the ground. So by the hand they can be moving into the ground very easily, and they will be project about 4 centimeters above the ground. So these wooden pegs are projected about 4 centimeters above the ground. And next one is iron pegs. So iron pegs are 15 centimeters long and 1 centimeters are used in place of wooden pegs. So in the place of iron pegs, these wooden pegs are used. So they will be of 50 centimeters long and 1 centimeter. And next one, a nail is also gently driven on the top of the peg to indicate the exact location. So on the iron pegs we will keeping a nail so that we can identify easily the location. So this is a wooden peg. On the top you will be typing a nail. And this length is 150 mm and this is 25 by 25 or 35 by 30. Next one is offshore broad. This is another thing. Offsets are also very important. So it is similar to ranging rod having slight long length. So within the ranging the offset rod we will have the long length, that is it is graduated in meters and 1/10 of meter. The offset is it is graduated in meters and 1/10 of the meter. And a hook is provided at the top of offset rod. Nowadays it is not in use. And the next is plumb bob. The plumb bob, it is made up of brass of conical shape and suspended from a thread attached at top. So this plumb bob is used for the centering purposes. So where to mark the center position on the ground. So this plumb bob is very used and it is for measuring sloping distances also. And it is also used for centering the compass, plane table or theodolite over the given ground station. So we can use this compass we can use this plumb bob under the instruments also, compass survey, plane table or theodolite survey. So we can use this by keeping at the center of the position, we can find out the exact center of the point. So this is called plumb bob. It is connected with thread. So this is our iron peg. The bottom is iron peg and this top is plumb bob. Next topic is methods of ranging and direct ranging by eye. The use of line ranger in direct ranging. These are the topics now we are going to see. So this we have seen regarding the. So what is ranging? So that is nothing but the length of the survey line should be taken straight. Okay. So this is you are having the practical also regarding the ranging. So the length of the survey line should be taken straight. If the length of the survey line is less than the length of chain, the length can be measured directly. So how you will measure? Suppose if the length of the survey line is less than the length of the chain, suppose our chain is 30 meters, okay. So we will be starting keeping first here ranging rod and second ranging rod here, and length is extended more, and we will keep another ranging rod here. So in these cases we can measure the straight line, so that again we will be extending this chain to another place, that is forward. Okay, so that's why we are saying here, if the length of the survey line is less than the length of chain, the length can be measured directly. In suppose cases, if more than, okay, the chain is 30 meters length if the survey length is very less, so up to here. Okay, so we can measure directly with the help of chain and with the ranging rod by seeing the one ranging rod should not interfere another ranging rod. So it should be in the line, that is known as making the straight line. And if the length of the survey line is longer than the length of chain, so in the two cases we can take the aligning of a straight line if the end station is not clearly visible, and in the another case this is the first station and this is the last station. So if you want to get the straight line, so the last station if it is not visible, so we can direct bisect the ranging rod from 1 2 3, then the last will be automatically straight by the ranging a line, that is with the naked eye. This is called ranging or direct ranging also. And then intermediate points are to be established. So in between the points which are there, these are called I, intermediate points. So what is the definition of ranging? The process of establishing an intermediate point or points on a given survey line is called ranging. So this is the definition. The process of establishing an intermediate points or points on a given survey line is called ranging. So the ranging is necessary for getting straight length, correct length. So that's why we are using this ranging a with ranging rods a straight line. So we are having the methods of ranging. Let us see. Ranging is of two methods. One is direct ranging and another one is indirect ranging. So this ranging and indirect ranging is very important for your examination also. So what is actually direct ranging? Direct ranging is possible if the two terminal points of the survey line are mutually intervisible. So this is nothing but if you see a ground level, so this is the ranging rod and this is the changing rod. So you can see here by seeing the object from here, okay, when the first one is visible, the last one will be not visible. So that's why we will be keeping the intermediate points on the ground also. So in these cases we will use this direct ranging. This is the process is called direct ranging. And this method is adopted when two end stations are not intervisible. So that means in between any stations are there, if they are not visible, we will be keeping the first ranging rod and the last ranging rod and bisecting them. So then the stations which are visible to the sides, so that should be kept in the back side of the ranging rod. Then it is called intervisible, so that the line will be in a straight condition. And the next one is indirect ranging. So what is indirect ranging? When the intermediate points are interpolated by taking indirect measurements. So here we will be taking the indirect measurements when the intermediate points are located. So this ranging is used generally for our chain in surveying. So these ranging rods will be used at the generally construction of roads or alignment of roads. Okay, in the measurements of hills and ponds, we will be using this direct ranging without any instrument. So now we have to do with indirect ranging in case of raised ground or wooded field or a hill. So if the ground is not flat, okay, or if the ground is raised or at the top, okay, and wooded field or a hill is there, in that cases indirect ranging will be done. So we will call line ranger, that is nothing but direct ranging can be done by line ranger we will have, and eye ranging. With the help of two types we will do direct ranging can be done by eye ranging and line ranging. So what is eye ranging? The ranging by eye is done by following steps. Actually, eye ranging is called ranging with our eye. See, that means bisecting. We have seen with the object with our naked eye. That is called eye ranging. So the following steps are there. First is the ranging rods are to be fixed at each end of the line to be measured. So the ranging rods, they should be fixed at each end of the line and they should be measured. So ranging is to be done by standing 1.5 meters behind the first rod. So we should not catch the ranging rod, or we should not be very near. We should be approximately 1.5 meters behind the first rod. So that first ranging rod we have to bisect with our one eye. The next, the assistant is to be directed to hold the ranging rod. So the two members will be there in the chain surveying. One will be the leader and another will be the follower. So what the leader says, the follower should follow the rules, guides. Some symbols also will be there. So that is here, holding the ranging rod, they should be vertically at arm's length, where the intermediate station points is to be established. So that means here the assistant is to be directed to hold the ranging rod vertically at arm length. So with the arm length catching the ranging rod in between the intermediate points also should be established. So within a certain distance or intermediate distance, the ranging rod should be kept. Then seeing from far 1.5 meter behind, we should sight the ranging rod. Only the first one should be looked after. So that is nothing but all the rods are came into the straight line. So that is nothing but eye ranging. And here the assistant is to be directed. So while saying the leader, the assistant should be followed the rules, whether to move left or right using code of signals until the three ranging rods are exactly in a straight line. So that is the frequent we have to do. So the end of the ranging rod will be captured by the follower. So the leader says from the 1.5 behind first ranging rod, and in between intermediate rods will be set by the follower by bisecting the large first and last ranging rods. So we will have some signals also: move left, move right, turn abroad, uh, shake your hands. Okay, so these are the signals we are having. We will inform you in the upcoming classes. And next, after completing, fix the ranging rod as when the intermediate ranging rods are in straight line. So when they came into the straight line, so we have to fix the ranging rod into the ground. Then next, the code of signals are used during the ranging operations. So we are having some code of signals. So this code of signals will be used at the type of ranging operations when we are doing the survey. So now let us see the code of signals. The following code of signals are used during ranging operations. What are the code of signals? Code, convention. So rapid sweep with right hand means move rapidly to the right. Rapid sweep with left hand means move rapidly to the left. So these code of signals are very important in the civil engineering of chain surveying. They have to follow compulsory these rules because it will be easy for the surveying calculations also, and taking the measurements it will become easy. And next, slow sweep with the right hand. That means slow sweep with the right hand. What we have to say? Move slowly to the right. Okay? This we have to move. The person should be moved to the right very slowly and slow sweep with left hand. The person should be moved to the left, that is move slowly to the left. So these are the codes and symbols which are there, and more are there. Let us see. Right arm extended means continue to move to right till the he is keeping down the right arm, he should be going on. And left arm extended, that means continue to move to left. So this code of signals should be followed compulsory in the site, because the follower will be in the long distance, we cannot listen the his rules. So that's why we have to compulsory give the signals, then only he will understand. So next is right arm up and move to the right. Plumb the rod to the right. That means the plumb rod which is there, it should be kept to the right. And left arm up and move to the left. That means plumb the rod to the left. So these are the codes of signals we have to follow. More we are having both hands above head and then brought down. So that means the both hands where are there correct. Means the point is fixed. The both hands should be kept above the head and then should be uh, frequently still down. So that's why it is the correct one. And next, both arms extended forward horizontally and hands depressed briskly. So that means the point is fixed. So before that, correct and fixed is not. Now next is ranging by line ranger. So the line ranger is a small reflecting instrument used for fixing the intermediate points on the chain line. So we are using in the certain cases the line ranger also. So it consists of two right angle isosceles triangle prisms placed one above the other. So this we can see the two prisms which will be there. So let us see the diagram. So this is our line ranger, figure 1, figure 2. You can see here the point P and Q, and from I we have to see here. So if you see the object to here at the point, so we can bisect to the point. So these are the parts here. This is the plan. So this is a picture view of the diagram. So this is called top prism, and this is bottom prism, and these are the case. Okay, and this is the lower prism we can see, and this one is the top prism. This is slit per observer where we are seeing this one. So from the observer, if we see this prism, it will be showing the from this glass the measurements. So this will call optical line ranger. So here, to establish an intermediate point P in line with the ranging rods A and B, the observer stands approximately in line near P and holds the instrument at the level of I. So rays of light from A after striking the diagonal of lower prism is reflected and enters the surveyor's eye. So this process we will do. Similarly, a ray of light from B after striking the diagonal of the upper prism is reflected and enters the surveyor's eye. So when the two images of the ranging rod A and B are one over the other, then they are in same vertical plane. So the point is transferred on ground by plumb bob. So if not, the surveyor has to move laterally till the two images are coinciding with each other. One of the prisms is adjustable. So testing of line ranger. So first of all, fix 3 points A, B, P in one line. The surveyor standing at middle point B will check whether the images of ranging rods held at A and P appear to coincide with each other. So if not, one of the prism is to be adjusted by adjusting screw till both images coincide with each other. So this process is done by the line ranger instrument. So in these cases it will be there. Okay. So these are the topics we have seen today. So finally in this class we have learned what is ranging, different methods of ranging, direct ranging, by eye ranging and by lane ranging. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.